Let's start with steel wool. Okay, so what I'm doing for today's experiment with steel wool, I've just spent a bit of time off camera going through my bucket of goodies, selecting out the smallest kindling I can. And look, if I had all day, I can pick out, you know, even finer stuff. But I just spent 10-15 minutes just going through a bit of material I picked up around the garden, and it's just, you know, fairly small kindling. And I'll grab a bit and I'll show you an example of the kindling. So it's not even the smallest stuff. I mean, you can spend time, I can spend more time here if I had hours of time to, you know, to find even smaller kindling. But this is fairly small. Now I've got no idea if this is going to work. But if I can get a fire from this, I'll get a fire from anything. So I'm not using tinder. I'm not using primary tinder. I'm not using secondary tinder. It's straight out kindling. And your steel wool, this one I've pried apart a bit. You don't want to pry it apart too much. Okay? That's why it's going to burn really hot if you keep it in a nice big bunch of steel wool. And if I can just ignite that, get plenty of air on that, we'll see what we can do. Got it, guys. Got it, guys. That was kindling with steel wool. And that ember, I'm not sure what you can see on the camera. Oh, almost burnt my lungs out then. I'm not sure if you can see that ember burning on camera. I've got to check it out myself. But I mean, boy, that was hot. And the kindling, even before I had the flame, the kindling was red hot coals in there. I mean, and with a bit more air, it just exploded into flames. So the kindling, I mean, that was just red hot. But you can see how steel wool produces a very hot ember. One strike, bang, with plenty of oxygen, that was the key. Made a very hot ember, and I started kindling. Not even tinder, not primary tinder, not secondary tinder. And I've got a nice fire here, guys. Nice bed of coals. There it is, guys. Straight out kindling with steel wool.